In D.C. this week, people around the world have gathered to shed light on religious persecution at the International Religious Freedom Summit. Today, practitioners of Falun Gong, also known as Falun Dafa, shine a spotlight on China's hidden crime of forced organ harvesting. НТD's Melina Wisecup has more.
I'm here at the International Religious Freedom Summit in Washington, D.C., and this afternoon there's a strong focus on China's persecution against spiritual believers, which is still happening to this day.
So it is still killing people, and my mom is a very good example. She suffered since the very beginning of the persecution for the last 23 years.
His mother was killed just a few months ago after being arrested 3 times and tortured simply for practicing a meditation discipline called Falun Dafa. Practitioners of this ancient spiritual belief follow the principles of truthfulness, compassion, and tolerance.
The more people know about this, the less people will suffer.
And one young girl, Minghui Wang, felt the pressure of the persecution at a very young age. When she was just 5 years old, she saw her mom at a brainwashing center.
Being tied up on a chair with like a thick plastic tube inserted into her nose, and she was being force-fed. That was the first time I ever saw my mother.
She was being used as a pawn in the Chinese Communist Party's agenda to force her mother to give up the practice.
It was a way to break her spirit.
But the Chinese Communist Party's brutal persecution has reached unimaginable horror. Many of these prisoners of conscience are victims of live forced organ harvesting.
What shocked me the most is the stitches on his throat area, and the incision was all the way down, which clearly indicated that my father's organ had been harvested, likely while he was still alive.
Yuhan was 19 years old when her father died.
I stepped closer to unbutton the clothes, and after opening 2 buttons, and the police immediately stopped me and forced my family out of a facility.
But they all tell me that despite this torture and the mental scars, they refuse to renounce their faith.
We believe in truthfulness, compassion, and tolerance. That is not wrong. That is universal principles, and it has made me become a better person.
Because of their perseverance and dedication to the practice and telling their stories of meeting face to face with the persecution, the Communist Party was not successful in squashing the Falun Dafa practice.
It really turned my life around pretty quickly, and I was just trying to learn how to be a good person, and it really did that for me.
Their shared message is that this practice is good and it is a crime against humanity to persecute these people for their faith. Reporting in Washington, D.C., Melina Wisecup, NTD News.